What is Filecoin? FIL. A global network of computer operators will be encouraged by the cryptocurrency Filecoin to offer a file sharing and storage service. According to the project's creators, if enough people use it, it might replace other online data storage options as the quickest and least expensive option. Furthermore, because it wouldn't rely on a central authority, governments or other entities couldn't censor the exchange of its files. This is so that the processing required to keep Filecoin running can be provided by miners who dedicate their computing resources to doing so. The creation of storage space for users is compensated for by Filecoin miners. Users of Filecoin must pay miners in order to store, retrieve, or distribute this data. The Interplanetary File System, a different protocol for decentralized file processing, serves as the foundation for the Filecoin network, IPFS. Although there are many parallels between the two systems, IPFS is free to use but won't pay miners any money. Although using Filecoin costs money, it may also bring in money. However, traders and investors should be aware that Filecoin is not the only protocol that makes the claim to provide a decentralized file sharing and storage system driven by cryptocurrencies. Storj and Filecoin are two rival protocols. As of 2020, Filecoin reports a 2 petabyte network capacity whereas Storj claims to have reached a network capacity of over 100 petabytes. The most anticipated cryptocurrency, though, may be Filecoin, which raised $205.8 million in an ICO in 2017, one of the biggest financing rounds in the sector. How does Filecoin work? Similar to Dropbox, but run on blockchains, is Filecoin. Users must pay a miner in order to store some data on the Filecoin network. An open market where miners compete with one another to give the lowest price for storage determines how much they pay. The hyper-competitive nature of this market, according to Filecoin, will make it less expensive than centralized data storage services like Amazon Web Services. In turn, miners are motivated to offer storage because they have a possibility of winning Filecoin token incentives from the network. Their chances of winning a reward increase with the amount of storage they provide the network. But these benefits come with a price. In order to convince the network that they are, in fact, reliably storing the data they claim to be, miners must carry out a number of computationally demanding procedures, referred to as proofs. They can add new blocks to the Filecoin blockchain and earn the network reward and transaction fees if they do it consistently and with enough storage. Proof of replication and proof of spacetime blockchains rely on proof-based procedures to guarantee that all network users can concur on brand new transactions. A proof-of-work system is used, for instance, in the Bitcoin blockchain, where a miner must demonstrate that it has completed a significant number of calculations in order to be granted permission to add new transactions and obtain newly created Bitcoin. In order to confirm that miners are genuinely saving the data they claim to have, Filecoin introduces two new proofs. A miner's ability to store the amount of copies of data it claims to have is demonstrated by proof of replication. Proof of spacetime demonstrates that a miner has kept the data for a predetermined amount of time. Users can have confidence that miners actually possess the data they say they do thanks to these proofs taken together. Filecoin storage markets. With the use of these technologies, Filecoin will provide a market for disk storage where users who want to store data can place bids on the space that miners are willing to sell as storage. Disk space providers will also be assessed based on their dependability and the costs of the storage they are providing. Similar to a financial market, Filecoin's storage market will allow users to place bids and asks. Filecoin mining. Filecoin miners are typically people who provide storage in general. This implies that anyone may connect a hard drive, launch the Filecoin application, and begin to provide disk space in the storage market. Storage miners are the name given to these miners. Retrieval miners and services are a different category of Filecoin miners.